What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Today we've got a battle between Kisame Hoshigaki, the tailless tail beast, and Kakuzu, the immortal, to survive the battle against Hashirama. Obviously, before I get right into the video, I'd like for y'all to like, share, and subscribe. All those things, really great. Anyway, let's start with the basics. Obviously, we'll start with strength. Kakuzu should be stronger than Kisame. I think Kisame is strong. Obviously, he can keep up with Might Guy's physical strength. He can keep up with Killer Bee's physical strength. Even Killer Bee while he's cloaked, which is insane and really impressive. But Kakuzu being able to just toy around a Toji and tank an attack from a fully transformed tail beast is a completely different level. I think he should be physically stronger than Kisame, but Kisame is strong nonetheless. Now I'll say in terms of speed, Kisame is definitely faster. I'll be honest, he's definitely fast in terms of speed. The reason I'm saying this is because Kisame can, on the regular, keep up with Itachi. More importantly, he can keep up with B, not just base B, but a cloaked B, and a base B could like keep up with KCM1. Naruto could just body absolutely, like he beat up Sasuke, and this Sasuke was able to defeat Deidara, showing how fast he was in that. And then he blitzes Team 7 earlier on, and that included Yamato, who's somewhat relative to Kakashi's speed. Kakashi could keep up with Kakuzu's speed, and he beat Sasuke is like at a completely different level of speed. Kisame should just be leagues ahead of Kakuzu in terms of speed. I'll say in terms of durability, it's relative. I'll be honest, both of them are really durable. The only reason I'm really debating this is not just because of Kisame's general durability feats of tanking attacks from Might Guy and Killer Bee, but it's the fact that he tanked a Hirodora, which is an insanely powerful thing, which in the war arc could cause problems for Madara Uchiha himself. He's just absolutely insane. And then Kisame could actually tank the Hirodora and then still move after that, summon a couple shocks, break out of Yamato's wood style and everything. So he's pretty durable, but tanking a tail beast bomb also is pretty insane. The whole diamond armor thing that Kakuzu has is absolutely insane. That's why I'd rather put them relative in terms of durability. Moving on to hand-to-hand combat. Now this one could go either way as well, because Kakuzu can keep up with like Kakashi's martial arts and is really old and experienced, but Kisame can also keep up with Might Guy's martial arts. But I don't know, it could go either way. It doesn't really matter. You could give it to whoever you want. Then moving on to power. Now this is obviously what really matters, the abilities and the ninjutsu, all of that. And I will be honest, in terms of pure like destructive yield and power, Kakuzu is absolutely annihilated. The attacks that Kisame has are absolutely insane. Their destructive yield are absolutely insane. I'm not just talking about the super shock bomb, which could momentarily hold off a Hirodora, but I'm also talking about the massive waves of shocks that he could summon, as well as the bubble of water that he could make that could drown people, and the whole he has his own second state also. And Kakuzu obviously is really powerful. He's master powerful and destructive, and when they combine they can even be more destructive and powerful. And he obviously has lightning, which isn't a direct like counter against water, but it has a bit of a negative effect against it, which obviously gives him another advantage. But that's kind of the only real advantage Kakuzu has in terms of like their abilities, their powers, because water, we didn't see him use the water monks, but it's definitely not comparable to Kisame's water style, given that Kisame is like the best water style user. Fire style is also pointless. Again, Kisame water style, pointless. Wind style is a bit powerful, especially when combined with fire. That could be very dangerous, but wind on its own, not that powerful. Kisame can definitely tank it. Again, wind style, fire style together, powerful, could be a bit problematic, but Look, Kisame should be able to tank that as well. But I think the power, the destructive power, the general destructive power that Kisame has on his side is absolutely insane. And for that alone, I guess I'll have to give it to Kisame in terms of pure power. Now, who genuinely wins this battle if they were to go all out and just go at each other? Well, this is actually trickier than people actually believe, right? The reason why I believe it to be that tricky is because Kisame he doesn't directly have something that can just nullify Kakuzu's earth mask and his diamond armor and all of that, right? But makes it a bit complicating for him. But I'll just like to say this, okay? Kakuzu's durability is absolutely insane. The diamond armor is insane, and its direct weakness or position is lightning, but it does not mean that no other attack can hurt him. Okay, let's just get that out of the way. Does not mean he's immune to every attack in history. Other attacks can still hurt him from other elements and all that. It's just the direct, the easiest way to hurt him is with lightning. Now, obviously, Kakuzu again does have lightning on his side, which is a massive disadvantage for Kisame, but Kisame's water yield, the amount of water can actually summon is absolutely insane and should just wipe out, you'll just annihilate Kakuzu's lightning mass, or it shouldn't be much of a problem to deal with Kakuzu's lightning mass. And the same thing goes with the wind style and fire style. And I guess you should kind of get the idea that I think Kisame should win the battle. Kisame is not as strong, but he's definitely faster than Kakuzu, which means he should be able to dodge majority of Kakuzu's attacks, especially since Kakashi could dodge majority of them, and should also be able to land a lot of attacks on Kakuzu. And he again is insanely durable, and his powers alone, his destructive power is absolutely insane. I don't think Kakuzu has the destructive power to kill Kisame. And Kisame's super shock bomb and his other shock abilities are absolutely powerful and should be able to drastically hurt Kakuzu. Even if they aren't able to just break through the diamond armor and all of that, they are still insanely powerful. And given that Kisame has numbers on his side with the amount of shocks he can summon, and more importantly with the water clones he has and the chakra he has, which allows him to make these water clones. I mean, 30% Kisame could create multiple water clones, which are almost as strong, as fast, as good as martial arts as he is, and they are more durable than ordinary clones also, obviously, which is obviously really impressive for Kisame. And they were able to just take out the rest of Team 10 while he fought my guy and all that. So it's really impressive what he could do because of his chakra, and the water clones give him an even larger advantage in terms of numbers, larger than the advantage he already has. And given that advantage, if Kakuzu stays with the mask connected to him, he's going to be just struggling the entire time, being absolutely like on the defense like the entire time. Kakuzu will believe that taking out the mask will give him a numbers advantage, but it really won't, because that gives Kisame an even easier chance of destroying the mask themselves and going straight for Kakuzu afterwards. And yeah, Kakuzu is just he's struggling at this point. Again, lightning a bit of a problem for Kisame, but not that much to the extent where it could change the tide of the battle entirely. I think Kisame should be able to deal with the different masks by themselves, and if Kakuzu brings them in, it doesn't really change much, because Kisame can still go for the mask directly, and more importantly, he can just absorb all of Kakuzu's chakra. If Kakuzu tries, like, I don't know, fighting in close range, Kisame can absorb chakra, not just with Samihara, but also with his general body. And that's not, like, he doesn't have to go into, like, his second state to absorb chakra with his general body. He just generally can during a fight. So if he attacks Kakuzu, given that Kisame will probably flood the area like he does in almost every fight, if he attacks Kakuzu with a super shock bomb, hoping to just absorb all of his chakra, believe me, he will be able to absorb more or less all of Kakuzu's chakra, putting Kakuzu at a massive disadvantage. And if Kisame was still, for some reason, going to his second state, he'll just absolutely annihilate Kakuzu, because in his second state, he was easily faster than a V2B and was just toying around with him, like just throwing him around like he was absolutely nothing. Kakuzu, many of his attacks would be kind of useless in the whole water bubble thing, and Kisame would just be ripping the mask apart. He could rip the mask apart easily, and then he'd just be left with Kakuzu, who could just drown in that bubble, given that Kakuzu would probably not be able to actually get out of there because of Kisame's superior speed and just everything just going on his side and him having the superior advantage here. So yeah, I'm not even sure he'd truly need the second state, but it just shows how powerful Kisame was in comparison. I think there's a much higher chance, obviously, of Kisame taking this battle. Kakuzu will put up a decent fight, I guess, but there's just a higher chance of Kisame still taking the battle, regardless of Kakuzu's superior strength, I guess, and his advantage with having lightning. Yeah, so I guess there is a reason why Kisame thought him to just be inferior, why he wasn't really shocked that he was killed. And I'm sure many people are going to have their own comments and thoughts about what I've just said. It's completely understandable. If you do have those comments and thoughts, you can leave them down below. I'd love to see them. This is MC Info with another MC Clash. I'm out.